What's up, everybody? Welcome to Louisville Kings Corner. We're down here today at Taj Bar on East Market Street, down in Nulu neighborhood in Louisville. Today we're going to cover how the XFL and the USFL combine and merge to make the UFL. Let's get it. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Louisville Kings Corner, where we cover everything UFL's Louisville Kings. I'm Herbert Helden, co-host Justice Montgomery.
Tech guy in the back, Mr. Tyler Lawson.
He's back.
Thank you for serving your country. All right.
He's very excited, by the way. I know y'all can't hear him right now, but he's hyped. You can't tell.
Yeah. Dude, he's jumping up and down literally.
Yeah. Man, I'm excited for our freedom now after that.
Dude, I'm very thankful for you, Tyler, and, man, we really appreciate you, brother. Today we're at a new location. This is Taj Bar right here. It's down on Nulu on East Market Street.
Yeah, we're going to have Kenny on, talking about the bar and why he kind of let us do this thing.
Kenny's the bar owner.
Yeah.
We came and talked to the bar owners and stuff and basically kind of pitched them our idea of whenever we get players and coaches or some other figure within the Louisville Kings, we're going to do it right here at this bar. So, also, thank y'all for the support that y'all have shown over the past few weeks. It's been really awesome. We're now on all platforms, which is, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
Amazon Music, Podbean. And there's one more, the Pod Freaks or something.
Yeah, Pod Maniac, I think it is.
Pod Maniac.
Yeah, so wherever you're watching or listening to, thank y'all, and thank y'all for sharing all the episodes.
Merch is out. Links will be below, right?
Links are below. Yeah, we threw a couple more things on there. We got a new T-shirt out. It's kind of like a Kings retro. It's,
throw it over here.
Yeah, throw it over here, and the hat. Bang.
2 hats, by the way.
Yeah, another hat with our just basic
OG
Kings
logo.
Yeah, OG.
All right, this is Kenny, the owner of Taj Bar down here in Nulu. He's grateful enough to let us come in here and do this podcast every week, or when we have guests on. And he's going to talk about the bar a little bit and stuff like that. So
Taj at 807 East Market's been open since June 4th, 2016. We've been here for all your drinking needs, partying needs, and that's what we're about, just having a good time and fun time and laughing with you guys.
heck yeah.
So why did y'all maybe choose whenever we came and asked you if we could do this podcast here, why do you think that y'all chose to say yes and,
Oh, I'm just always into, helping the community and everything. I'm excited about the new football team coming here and just another avenue to make Louisville enjoyable.
So, yeah, this will be the home stopping grounds for us, hopefully for a long time, as long as the team's here in Louisville. So we appreciate that, man. Thank you a lot.
We're really hoping that, we do these podcasts here. We have the guests here, players, coaches, possibly some other people. But we're hoping after the game, this is only a half a mile from Lynn Family Stadium, and we can all kind of march down here after the game and have a post-game tailgate and have a good time.
Yeah, and have a Kings party. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Royalty.
Yeah.
Hopefully maybe some meet and greets too, maybe.
Yeah.
Players.
That'd be great.
Maybe.
Yeah. Whatever y'all need, I'm here for you.
Cool.
We appreciate you, man, and thank you for letting us use your facility, and hopefully everything turns out.
Thank you all for being here, and thank you all for supporting the Kings.
Thanks for coming on, man.
All right, thank you,
Kenny. Thank you, Kenny, for coming on. We really appreciate it. The UFL just came out with some news. Season ticket member of the game experience. The new program offers a limited time opportunity to give one lucky fan from each of the UFL's 8 teams an unforgettable experience at each home opener. Fans who purchase a season ticket membership by January 3rd, 2026 will be automatically entered in a drawing for a chance to get an exclusive game experience. These experiences include
locker room visits, watch team warm-ups for the field, honor a flag carrier running out with the team. That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be awesome.
On-field recognition during the game, recognition, and then $500 UFL Shop gift card.
So,
get you a couple hoodies.
Yeah, how do you think they're going to how they're going to choose it, basically?
I would think whoever bought the tickets would just be, I would think they would be putting it to it just like a random draw, and then if they draw your name, you win. Yeah. And I also want to know, say me and Sid both I bought 2 tickets. I wonder if I'm going to be in that drawing twice.
Oh, that's a good. What if it's Sid that wins, though? Are you letting her run out on the field
with
the team?
My name's on the ticket, so.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I think Man, I also seen on there too that you got like locker room access either before the game or after. But I mean, that would be awesome. Like,
Yeah, just go in there and chop it up with the guys, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be lit, dude.
What if they just let you give the pregame speech?
Oh man, what would your pregame speech be?
I don't even want to go on here and say it. Family friendly.
All right, Louisville Kings, man, let's get in here. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna win. The Columbus Aviators, nobody. Miller Moss, get them center pads on, strapped tight. Let's get out here and let's win.
All right, that's enough. What the heck?
All right, so this episode we're kind of talking about the UFL's history. You know, they used to be kind of two separate leagues, and they kind of merged into one. That being the XFL and the USFL. I'm going to touch on the XFL history. Herb is going to touch on the USFL history. Vince McMahon announces the XFL. All right, this is XFL is into three categories: XFL 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0. The first one started in 2001. Vince McMahon announced that February 3rd, 2000. When league was announced, they didn't have any players. They didn't have any coaches, no teams, not even a stadium book to play their games in.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and how do you even announce something that you don't have anything in
We
place?
could do that, but hey, we have a football league now, but we have nothing ready.
Yeah, and then get all those followers and then change the name of the page, you know? They had a draft pool of 1,600 players. There was 8 teams in this league. They were easy. The team names were named after just outlandish emotions. So here's a couple right here: the Memphis Maniacs, the Orlando Rage, and LA Extreme.
Kind of like that.
And then the other half of it was criminal activities. You had the Las Vegas Outlaws, the Chicago Enforcers, the New York Hitmen, and the Birmingham Blast, later changed to the Bolts because there was bombings going on within Birmingham, and they had to change it. Basically.
Yeah.
You got quite a bit of backlash. After the draft, the teams only had a 30-day training camp before their first game. That is not that I don't even know how you can put an offense together.
You would have to have the most basic playbook of all time that everybody at least once in their lifetime has ran.
Just a simple wishbone offense.
Yeah, they probably ran the I formation.
Run left, run right.
Yeah.
Weeks before their first game, during an Oakland Raiders playoff game, XFL flew a blimp over the stadium, which ended up crashing into a local restaurant.
Really?
So this was like an attempt to, because they wanted to rival with the NFL, but they were just in the spring league, just like we are now. They want to kind of rival the NFL and try to get some of their players to come over, and they flew this blimp over a playoff game.
The NFL game?
At an NFL game for the Raiders. And then it ended up crashing.
That should have been a sign right there.
Yeah, it didn't last long, just like their league.
Season, yeah.
The league only lasted a year. So 50 million fans tuned in to the first XFL game 1 week of that year's Super Bowl 35. And that was the Ravens beating the Giants 35-7. 34-7, apologies. XFL championship game was named the $1 million game. $1 million were given to the winning team to split throughout the whole entire roster. So if they had a roster of 40 guys,
good little payday.
It's a good little payday. Some notable players from that league was Tommy Maddox, leading the Los Angeles Extreme to win the one and only XFL championship, the $1 million game, post-XFL career. This one season revitalized his career. Maddox had previously been a first-round draft pick who washed out of the league. After the XFL folded, he returned to the NFL, became a starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, earning the NFL Comeback Player of the Year award in 2002. He also won a Super Bowl with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but he wasn't the starting quarterback. That was Ben Roethlisberger.
Big Ben.
So maybe 2008 or what was that? 2010 they won, right, against the Cardinals.
Well, they was in one before Jerome Bettis' last year, whatever the year that was. It was early 2000s for sure.
The man himself of the league, Rod Smart, running back for the Las Vegas Outlaws. That is the guy that had the "He Hate Me" on the cross of the back. Fire. The chosen nickname became an iconic symbol of the league's rebellious market. Post-XFL career, he successfully made the jump to the NFL and played for 7 seasons, primarily with the Carolina Panthers. He played in Super Bowl 38 with the Panthers becoming the answer to a trivia question as the first former XFL player to play in the Super Bowl. This league, they introduced mic'd up players, sky cams, and cameras on the field, all things that we still use today.
Yeah, mic'd up on the players. USFL uses that. NFL uses that. MLB, everything.
So this league that Vince McMahon came up with and created, it was just outlandish. It was in-your-face football. He encouraged the players and the cheerleaders to date. And basically, if that player was having a bad game, they'd go up to the cheerleader and interview her on the sideline. You know what I'm saying?
That would never happen.
Dude, they were trying to – okay, so Vince McMahon had this plan where he had a camera. And, you know, it was one of his WWF cameraman, but he pushed him into there, and he's like, you know, go make me some money. He pushed him into the cheerleaders' locker room to go see what they were doing.
That's crazy.
That's insane. That would never fly today. But no. Yeah, Vince McMahon, what a crazy guy.
Sound like more like a reality TV show than a football league.
Oh, you know, Vince McMahon, he's a billionaire. WWF was at its peak at that point.
Yeah, that's true.
You know. Also, another thing about this league is the reason why it did start was the CFL had a team having bad fans coming to the stadium, and they contacted Vince McMahon to see if he could help out with, you know, basically promotions and stuff.
Yeah.
And so he came back with an offer and said, hey, I want to buy the entire CFL. And his plan was to move it to the United States. And they just basically told him no. So what did he do? He went out, created his own league. Pretty insane. All right, the XFL 2.0, 2018, that league folded also 3 weeks after the $1 million game. The XFL 2.0, 2018, Vince says a revamped, more family-friendly XFL is coming back out. Promise a more serious, fan-first version of football. None of the original 8 teams from the 2001 XFL was brought back for this league. Season was cut short due to COVID-19. XFL had only played 5 weeks, 5 of its 10 planned weeks. The Houston Roughnecks were the only team left undefeated at 5-0. A couple weeks after the season, they filed for a Chapter 11 bankruptcy. The league cited that the harsh economic impacts and the uncertainty caused by the crisis and the surest cause of failure. XFL 3.0, this happened August of 2020. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Danny Garcia, and Redbird Capital, an investment firm, bought the XFL for $15 million. They spent 2 years restructuring the league, building a new leadership team, and securing a new multi-year broadcast deal with ESPN and Disney. They were relaunched in spring of 2023. All teams brought back from the 2.0 besides the LA Wildcats, replacing the San Antonio Brahmas. Arlington Renegades win the first XFL championship game in over 20 years. Notable players: A.J. McCarron, we all remember him from college football days.
Yeah, I also said a couple episodes ago that I wanted him as our quarterback.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
For the Kings, that'd be sweet.
The former Alabama National Championship and NFL backup was arguably the biggest name, and the consistent passer. He led the league with 24 touchdowns, a full 10 touchdowns ahead of the next closest quarterback, and brought massive buzz and success to the St. Louis franchise. He bounced around the league after getting drafted, played for the Battlehawks in 2023, picked up by the Bengals, and then he played 1 season, and he was back on the Battlehawks. Another notable player, Jordan Ta'amu, I think is how they pronounce his name, DC Defenders. He was named Offense Player of the Year. Ta'amu was a true dual threat, leading the league in passing yards and serving as a focal point of the Defenders' league's best offense. He played for Ole Miss. He got picked up by the Vikings after his run with the DC Defenders, and now he's back on the DC Defenders.
Cool.
That was a history of the XFL, all in short, all up until the merger point. So, Herb, you're going to do the USFL.
So, USFL started back in 1983. The first season, it ran to 1985. The idea of the league came from David Nixon, which he also helped create the Saints back in 1965. The 1986 season was scheduled to play in the fall-winter, which is the NFL season, so it didn't go well for them. They folded. They voted to move the league in 86 before folding, and it was also pushed on to move the league from spring to winter by the New Jersey Generals owner, Donald Trump.
For real?
Yeah.
So, were they trying to? He was trying to literally battle the NFL.
Yeah, he was going into a battle that he obviously could not win.
You've got to.
But it's still Donald Trump. I thought that was pretty cool. He owned the team, the New Jersey Generals. The Michigan Panthers, which is also in the USFL, or no, the UFL now, won the championship back in 1983. The USFL had no salary cap, which also, kind of ruined it for them because they ran out of money. They were paying these guys way too much money. Yeah. So that's another reason why they folded. And then the USFL had sued the NFL for a lawsuit. It's called a antitrust, was like a monopoly lawsuit, I guess. And the USFL actually won the lawsuit and was rewarded $1 from the NFL.
$1. So what are they saying, a monopoly, as in like they were the only spring league football, I guess?
Yeah, they were like pretty much, I guess they were saying like they were the only team that played, or like they were the only league that plays in the fall. So, which there's another law, the antitrust law. I'm not a lawyer, but it triples the fine, so the NFL actually had to pay the USFL $3. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Some notable names that played in the league from the 83 to 85 were 3 straight Heisman winners. Herschel Walker, which he played for the Generals.
For real?
Yeah. And then Doug Flutie, he played for the Generals also, and then Mike Rozier.
So I'm sure they were just paying those guys out the wazoo.
That's why whenever I was doing the research for this, I was like, the NFL, if you come in on a rookie contract back in the 80s, it probably wasn't outlandish amount of money. But these guys are probably like, I'll give you $1 million a year to come play in the league. And they was like, heck yeah, I'll do that. There's also some Hall of Famers that played in the USFL. Reggie White, which is considered one of the greatest defensive linemen of all time in the NFL. And then Steve Young, which was the guy in San Francisco after Joe Montana, also won some Super Bowls there, which is pretty crazy. Team names like the Michigan Panthers, like I said, the Birmingham Stallions are used in the UFL today, which they were in the original USFL back in the 80s. They actually played in huge stadiums, which the UFL had a huge problem with not filling the seats and stuff, but the USFL played at Soldier Field in Chicago, LA Coliseum, and Mile High Stadium where Denver plays. So they were playing in like legit NFL stadiums, and they just obviously could not fill the seats. So then they folded in 86, like I said before, and then they restarted the USFL in 2022, and it ran for 2 seasons and ended in 2023. Teams second round of the USFL that made the UFL was the Michigan Panthers again. They came back, and then the Stallions, and then the Houston Gamblers, which I know they transferred to the Roughnecks, but now they're back to Gamblers again, so that's another where that came from. They used a 35-second play clock, which I thought was cool because they transferred that rule over to the UFL, which they use. They played college football overtime, which I think we're all big fans of that. We're not huge fans of NFL overtime, but I thought that was pretty cool. The 2022 season MVP was Cavante Turpin. He played for the Dallas Cowboys, and then he was a Pro Bowler the following season. So that's pretty cool. The league, the UFL, they pay their players, $62.5 for a season. The USFL in 2022, they paid their players $45,000, so they end up having a salary cap, which I know only lasted 1 year, but they merged, so that's why. And then they had a $10,000 bonus for winning the championship game instead of $1 million. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's
honestly,
good.
it probably like evens out though. So
yeah. And then the 2 seasons that they played, the second round of the USFL, the Birmingham Stallions won both of them. So
the primary reason of the XFL and USFL merged to form the UFL, United Football League, was to create a more financially stable and sustainable spring football league. Both leagues, while seeing some success, struggled independently due to the direct competition and split viewer base. Key reasons for the merger included
financial, which competing against other resources, attention, and sponsorships. By merging, the league combined their financial backing and reduced operating costs by consolidating from 16 teams to 8 teams. In the UFL, they believed the league would be more financially stable, which I agree because this is the 3rd season of this, and no other spring football league has lasted 3 seasons.
Consolidated fan base and marketing. Having 2 separate spring leagues confused some fans and split the overall viewer audience for non-NFL football. The merger combines the viewer base and makes it easier for fans to follow and support a single unified spring football league. I agree with that.
Yeah, 100%. Look at us right now.
Yeah.
We're hopping all over it. So. And it's also, spring football's great, dude. You get 12 extra weeks of football outside of football season.
Let's go.
Creating strong product, the merge allows new leagues to select best teams, best players from both previous leagues to the higher quality and more exciting product. It also provides a strong platform and rules on the field development. So I think what we were talking about in the other episode was like about the extra point thing. Like, it's more exciting to watch that because, like I said, the whole extra point thing, these guys are going for 1, 2, and 3. So you're always, like, engaged into the game. So I'm glad that they put that in there.
Increased opportunity for players. A single, stronger league offers a more visible platform for players, coaches, and staff who are seeking professional opportunity, often acting as a developmental league to the showcase talent to the NFL. The owners, including Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, emphasized the goal of creating a league for opportunity.
Prior to the merger, there was a rivalry direct between the two leagues. Merging eliminated this concept, allowing to focus and shift entirely to establish a lasting presence for spring football. So I'm glad they did it too, because you're not like what they said. You're not competing to get viewers versus one league or the other. I'm glad it was a great idea for them business wise to just bring those two leagues together. And it's doing pretty well. So
the ownership of the UFL split 50-50 between the XFL's backers, led by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Danny Garcia, and the USFL's Fox Sports, which was the UFL's main broadcast partner. That's basically a shorter version of a full rundown of the history of the UFL, the XFL, and the USFL merge.
And why they did everything that they did.
So it's just another, what would you say, kind of episode? Like
informational.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like, super hot coming off the press information, but it's good to know these kind of things if you're actually into this league. So you hop into social media questions.
Social media questions. There's one on here I'm pretty interested in. What you got to say? First, we'll do the top 3 tailgate foods.
You want to go 1 for 1, or you just want to go 3 straight?
Yeah, we'll do like a draft maybe.
Snake draft.
Yeah, okay. We'll do me number 1.
Take hot dog off the rip. That's what I want.
Oh yeah. What about old breakfast beer, huh?
Oh, we're talking about okay.
I'm taking a beer over hot dog, hamburger.
I think it said foods though.
I would.
You're gonna drink your breakfast?
Is wheat in beer?
I guess you're right. Tyler wants to hop on this. He's hopping.
No, I was just going to say, pick a food, not a drink.
Okay. I mean, there's wheat and corn in beer, but we'll just skip over the beer part, right? And we'll just go a fresh hot dog off the grill.
What'd I tell you? Well, I guess since he's taking that, I'll take wings.
Okay. I was thinking how we did it the last tailgate we went to, a smoked brisket.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was my next pick.
That's good.
We'll take a good smoked brisket. I guess I got next pick too.
Yeah.
Going 3.
That's snake draft.
Okay,
Snake draft.
yeah, I get that.
Have you already take hot dog first pick?
Well, I didn't know he was in it too. I was going brisket, but you got brisket. Okay.
Yep. And then I say a good like a queso, queso dip.
That's what I was about to say,
dude.
Yeah.
Right off the freaking.
Gosh, I don't even know what I'm going to say now.
I say last place in the snake draft. I feel like that's the best pick. That's why I decided to go ahead and throw my 2 cents in.
All right, well, just give me a hamburger because I was definitely taking queso next.
Give me pancakes in the morning off the Blackstone. That happens at the Louisville Cardinals tailgates.
That's going to be us because I'm getting a small Blackstone to put on the back of my truck, and I'm whipping up some pancakes every tailgate.
Yeah. Pancakes, breakfast, just whatever. Pancakes.
So you got hot dog, pancake, and then you got queso and brisket. Huh. Let's see.
You better not take what I'm thinking, which I don't think you will, but
I'm honestly blanking right now.
all right.
Here, you can skip. I'll skip.
I'm just going with a good old-fashioned brat.
Brat?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of things that I've ate at tailgate. I'm like, wow, this is good.
I would think, usually it's just a hot dog, hamburger, got a bag of chips, something like that. Somebody always brings
Yeah,
cookies or
I'll
something
do
like
that actually. Give me that. I want the family size bag of Doritos, nacho cheese. I'm taking that down by myself.
All right, T-Bird.
He already picked 3.
What'd you pick?
The brat.
The
brat. He said he couldn't.
My fault.
I got wings, hamburger, and a family bag of Doritos.
So I got smoked brisket, queso, and bratwurst. I think I won.
What do you got?
Hot dog and pancakes.
Yeah, that's good too.
Man, what is there? What else is there, really?
I'm sure. We're all blanking right now, but I'm sure there's plenty of stuff.
There's gonna be so many comments like, "Y'all are dumb for not taking this," or "How do you not eat this at a freaking?"
But I think undisputed hot dog's first pick, no matter what.
Yeah, it's gotta be, dude. What you got?
Jeez, man. Broad cotton. Dang, dude, I don't know. What? Okay, I'm just gonna. I've had mac and cheese at tailgates. Maybe a rotisserie chicken. You know.
Well, I'm trying to think.
Bring the whole Thanksgiving.
Because when we went to that tailgate, we all brought food with us. We didn't make nothing there. Well, to be fair, as soon as we set up there, we just started drinking.
Now, post game, give me a turkey sandwich, pepper jack cheese, some mayo.
Good. Maybe some pizza.
Pizza.
That'd be good. After game pizza.
All right. So
warm or cold?
Huh?
Warm or cold?
After the game?
After the game.
Cold.
100%. Just leave it in the truck.
Give me a freezing cold crave case. I'll go crazy.
Yeah. There's 1.7 miles down the street right here.
Yeah, come down to Todd's down in New Louisville. You can walk to White Castle after.
What item do you want in the UFL shop that isn't already there? I know we've kind of looked through the.
That's what I really wanted to talk about.
My brain first went to whenever I seen the shop was I seen the football. I want a full size or a mini helmet in there to put on my wall.
Yeah.
I was thinking with the Kings, how do you not have a crown?
Well, I think all the shops they all have the same thing.
That's what I've been looking through, and it generally is about the same thing. There's a couple things different, like they all have the cover that you put on your license plate or the stickers and the bags and stuff like that.
And call me crazy too. There's no hats on there, right?
No
hats.
We need some hats on there. ASAP.
I think there's T-shirts on there. They need more. They need better designs.
Yeah.
Those designs are, sheesh. They're very basic, man. I don't know.
One thing I wanted, which I kind of got flamed up for it, was I like the slides that they got.
Did you buy them when they were 30% off on Black Friday?
I did not know.
That was the only time to buy them, bro. So there's many comments saying that Jon Gruden should be the head coach.
Yeah.
Your buddy
Jared Burke
has some answers for this.
No, he don't have answers, but he pushes Jon Gruden on me every single morning I see him. He's like, "Can you please talk about Jon Gruden being the coach on the pod?" I'm like, "Yeah, I will." But he also says Bobby Petrino too. Bring back the Louisville guy.
Charlie Strong.
He also said Charlie Strong.
Is he still with Texas? I don't know.
No idea.
Or
But
Joker.
I would like to see that though.
I like Jon Gruden though, and I have a couple of things that could help grow the league, but
That could be a big thing to help grow the league.
I would like
say
to
if they
see
bring Jon Gruden in, the Louisville Kings would be the most popular team in the league.
I think he's making way too much money at Barstool right now.
okay,
to
so
even
this is
think
what you
about
do, right? You have Jon Gruden that's a part of Barstool. He is the head coach for Louisville Kings. The UFL should let Barstool do all their videography for Gruden as he's being the coach, and they film everything he's doing. The
So you just wanna
coaches'
take away all
meetings,
of
the
our
players.
customers.
They have all their viewers from. It'll help grow the UFL, one. And two, if you let Gruden use Barstool and bring him on, video everything, they put out new videos every single week, that is going to up the freaking
They also
viewership
could,
of
he does the box opening thing. The UFL
it.
should send him a
UFL
box.
Kings
Yeah.
box. That
Yeah.
would be
The
pretty
Kings
cool.
specifically should send him a box.
That'd be
for
pretty
sure.
cool.
Now let's say he does come. Do you think he'll come to the Kings or he'll go somewhere else?
I don't think he's coming to this league at all. But if he were to,
Well, like, hypothetically, in his dream world that we're making, would he come to the
Well,
Kings?
if we're living in a dream world, yes, he's coming to the Kings.
Okay.
yeah, straight to the Kings.
I don't know
That'd be
where.
awesome, dude.
Imagine be like, spider banana.
Man, I love football.
That dude is an encyclopedia of football, dude. He
Yeah,
knows
if he actually loves football, he would come coach a spring football league.
But Barstool, I think Barstool should make that happen.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be insane. And
That'd be like an endless money pit for the league and for Barstool, I think.
yeah,
Can you imagine like them live streaming Gruden on the sidelines? Dude, that'd be crazy.
I would watch every second if he was mic'd up. I mean, obviously you don't want to post it because of like stealing signs or whatever.
Yeah.
But just to be able to watch him, like how like the way that his mind works, I think would be pretty cool to study.
He's definitely got a brain of football for sure.
Oh, 1,000,000%. It could be like they could do like a kind of like a Hard Knocks of the UFL, but it's just all about Jon Gruden and the Louisville Kings.
That'd be pretty cool.
Because like the episodes that they post that's not from the year prior, but it's like weeks in advance.
What's
right?
are you talking about when they post Hard Knocks?
Yeah. I
think it's the
so
week
like
prior,
if it's
right?
the 20, like say this past it was the Bears this past year, wasn't it?
Yeah. They did a off season one too though. That was
Yeah.
pretty cool.
So it's all on like the stuff leading up to the season.
It's like mini camp stuff, like training camp. stuff like that.
Yeah. Gruden come to the Kings, baby. That'd be so awesome if we got to interview him.
Start a
That'd
new
be
hashtag
insane.
up or something. It ain't never gonna happen, but we can dream.
Yeah. Hashtag Gruden to the Kings.
Yeah.
Or all hail Gruden.
Ooh.
You like that?
All hell King Gruden. Well, this podcast basically was the, first of all, thank you for asking the questions and leaving comments underneath our post. This whole podcast, like I said before, was to kind of introduce the history of the XFL, the merge between the the
USFL and the XFL.
to make the UFL, United Football League. So appreciate you tuning in, and you can listen to this on all platforms, like we said before. Merch is down below in the description,
Yeah.
link tree. And Herb, you got anything else?
Shout out Kenny and Mike for letting us come to Taj.
Yep. Thank you, Taj, for having us, and hopefully we're going to be getting some guests on here soon, whether it's players or whenever players get announced, coaches, whenever they get announced, maybe some bigger guys. I'm not sure. I
A
don't.
little teaser.
Let's get that locked in first.
It's already locked, I thought, right?
I'm hoping. I mean, big episodes on the way, boys.
Yeah. Huge, actually.
Some would say huge. But thank you, Taj, for letting us come down here. Come check it out. They got the coldest beer in the land here, The coldest. I mean, earlier I was drinking a Against the Grain beer, and it hit my mouth, man, and it was like
Instant brain freeze.
Yeah. It was like a slushy in there, dude.
Okay.
And it's just like they just poured it straight from a glacier, man. All those signs you see around Louisville that say coldest beer here, they're lying. It's 100% Taj. Out here on New Lou on East Market Street.
All right, I think that does it.
Yep. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.